Hello, hello, hello. Oh, for God's sakes. Again, I'm sitting here trying. I'm sorry. Good morning, everyone. Sitting at the last minute, it always tells me Facebook lost connection. Gotta change it. So I don't know if we're connected to Facebook. I think we are on one of them. I'm not going back out to try to edit it again. It's crazy. It's like, no, no. So it is what it is. Who sees it, sees it. We are getting a sleet stormed all get out today. So let's just pray, everybody, that we keep our electric and everything. We don't lose power lines or anything. And it will all be good, right? So good morning, Mama. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Colleen. Yeah, it's a wild, snowy morning for sure. I don't know, you getting sleet up there? We are here. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. So, yep, I was on time. I just want to make note of that. I'm like, oh no, it was like exactly 10 o'clock. And I'm like, I don't have my glasses. I had to go find my glasses, though. But I still think I made it on at 10. So we will see. All right. So my name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, psychic medium, holistic health practitioner on many levels. Um, I'm an author. I wrote the book, the Spiritual Protection Guide, and also the Flower Oracle deck, and also the Guidance and Wisdom deck. But that one's not in circulation anymore right now. Whoever has one, and I'm going to remake it so it's bigger and easier to read. Also have another book on psychic development, I think, that I'm going to be writing. So all the do's and don'ts and things that you can practice with. Did a psychic development class this past week. It was really good. Being there was one person in class, we were able to get through it a little quicker. So that was nice. Instead of 10 hours, it was more like an 8-hour class. So you can always shorten things up for you if you need a shorter time, but you'll still have all the information you need to read back over whenever you wish. So I'm just trying to think what else I should be talking about this morning. I'm just going to check real quick and see if if John had contacted me about being on or anything. I don't know what's going on in his neck of the woods. Are you coming on today? So we'll see what I get. All right, so we're just going to go over the upcoming event things. Let's see, what do we got going on? We have Dreamweaver's dog, Georgie. He's going to be going in for a little exploratory surgery to find out what's going on with him, why he's having such a hard time breathing, if it's just the flap that maybe they can cut, or if it's something else. We're tired of no one really knowing, and it seems like it's getting worse. So you could please send prayers to Georgie and the doctors that they do find out what it is, and it's something simple they can correct while they're in there. That's what we want. All right. I am having Spirit Night from 5 to 7 p.m. Central Time over at the Baraboo Vintage Sikh Boutique, and that's at 126 Water Street in Baraboo. And if you'd like to sign up ahead of time, it's 10-minute intervals, 10-minute readings. And we have a how to dowse class. So it's using dowsers and pendulums, showing the difference, how to make up a little finder sheet so you can find lost objects, get answers to questions, how to use your own body as a dowser also, because your body knows the answer to everything. And any kind of pendulum or dowser is an extension of yourself. And how to use those actual dowsers where you put one in both hands and they cross and stuff like that. So it'll be a pretty fun class if you'd like to sign up. It starts at 10 a.m. on, yeah, listen to me, 10 a.m. on Saturday, and then later on Saturday evening on March 21st is 6 to 9 p.m. Touch, Tea, and Tarot, also at the Baraboo Vintage Sikh Boutique. And it's my first time doing it, so I really can't tell you a lot about it, but I believe that there's probably maybe massage therapists or something there. I will be there. Um, I'm not sure who else or what else. Maybe it's, having some complimentary teas or something. I'm really not sure. This is my first time. But it sounds like fun. As long as the weather's behaving itself, it'd be nice for you to come on out and check it out. And then let's see. Nope, not there. All right. So in April is when I do a couple more fairs. And April 4th, nope, I'm sorry, April 12th, 11th and 12th. Though I got things going on April 4th, but it's not that. All right. So April 11th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. over at the Sun Prairie School. If you check out the Rooted Wellness on Facebook or rootedwellness.com, or I'm not exactly sure what their actual address is, but if you put in Rooted Wellness in a search bar, it'll come up. For the 11th is in Sun Prairie, and the 12th is at Ho Chunk Casino in Wisconsin Dells. So I will be at both of those. My only other fair I'm doing is on May 3rd in Janesville. So if you want to come and see me, you want to check out a fair and check out what's available, please come on board and do that. All right, so that's our updates there. Let's see if John has responded. If he might still be sleeping. I mean, in this beautiful weather, nice and cloudy, makes you want to sleep. I'm taking care of our friend's dog. Thank God she just lives across the street. I've been doing a lot of orgonite pieces. Oh my God, I probably should show you a couple, because if you guys want any, get them now. I'm doing protector things that you can hang in your windows or hang anywhere in your house, in your car. Also ones that you can wear, and the protection mirrors that you could put in your windows too. And they act also as a dish, so a charging plate, I call it. So it cleans up your stones or your jewelry and recharges them. And also a couple other really cool things. So just show you a couple. Give me 1 minute. All on my counter. Just to give you a little idea, it's taken me 3 days for this project. 2 days just to set everything up. Pick out the pictures I want to put in there. Can you see the picture? The woman's brain with the symbol. And on the other side is the mirror. Oops. Again, my thing is still backwards. So we got a few of these. Another one. Whoops. So they're really nice. This one acts as a charging plate. Or you have to put a suction cup on both sides or something to get it into your window. I thought this one was pretty cool with the eyeball in there. See all the shungite and selenite and black tourmaline and copper that's in all of these. If you're interested in any, I thought this one was a pretty cool one. These are ones that you can wear, full of the shungite, selenite, and everything, and some other stones. We have some more of the zodiac pendants. That's all shungite and copper. This is for Libra or your pet. These are ones that you can wear. They're big, but I couldn't find one the right size that can fit this emblem in there, because this is an emblem that will, it's like the seed of life, the flower of life. It's the geometrical shape that actually feeds your body energy. It kind of takes it from all around you. So it has black tourmaline in it with all the chakra stones. You can also hang, I got ones like that, mirrors on the back that you can use as protector mirrors. And is this which way does this go? This way. Another nice, really cool pendant with all the chakra stones in it. And a holographic symbol in there. So we got a lot of nice stuff that I've been working on. It has been a chore, a labor of love, I'm telling you. So there's that. If you're interested in any of them, you want to see a particular color or what all that I have, I got pictures. I can send them to you. And that's that. Hey, Lisa. Only a little snow so far and 33 degrees. It's sleeting like I'll get out. I had to go walk Tilly this morning. I had to walk very slowly. We're getting a little slippery. I was going to bring her here, but I still have such a mess to clean up in the kitchen from all of this that I didn't think my attention would be able to be on all the dogs to make sure they're all getting along. And then doing the podcast, I wasn't able to. So she may come over later on tonight and spend the night here for when we get, our like 8 inches of snow that we're supposed to be getting on top of all this beautiful sleet and ice. Yeah. So, wow, Tara. Hello from Australia. That is beautiful. Boy, what's the temperature and weather like there right now? You're having thunder showers there? Well, you're lucky, Lisa, because yeah, it's thunder and lightning here actually, but it's not water. It is sleet. Yeah, they say we weren't supposed to add up too much last night and today, but now today it's supposed to really start, especially at 4 p.m. We're supposed to really get hit with that nasty weather. I'm trying to clear my glasses off. I don't know what got on there. Yeah, it could be resin. I live in the tropics, so it's pretty wet at the moment. Wow. Nice. There's tropics in Australia? See, I learn something new every day. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with our weekly forecasts. Just making sure one more time that John did not respond yet. Nope. He's probably sleeping, or he may have gotten the job that he's been looking for. Let's see. Okay. Moving everything over. I'm going to go turn down my music a little bit. Feel like I'm in competition. All right. We will start with my deck. I gotta get a different bag. This thing is shedding gold all over the place. So this is the Flower Oracle deck for anyone who's interested. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone? in this upcoming week of March 15th. And Georgie's getting his exploratory surgery, I'm going to call it, on St. Patty's Day. So we're hoping he has the luck of the Irish with him. So on the 17th. So if anybody wants to put out prayers between now and then, we really appreciate that. All right. So what we got for everyone is the yes card. The yes is good. That means things are going to go good. I got to bring this light over a little more, I think. It is really dark in here. So, okay. So yes is a positive card. I hate this thing, and I'm seeing everything backwards. So for things were on hold for a while. It's like, yeah, don't make any false moves yet, because things are kind of like gearing up. They're lining up. And you also need to rest and gestate the things that you've already learned up until now. But now is the yes card. So it's time to move forward on things, time to get ready on your mark, get ready, get set, go. All right. So yes could be the answer to your question, but remember, not all yes answers are happy ones, as it may signal time to move forward in life that may seem hard, but will ultimately bring you to your best outcome. Yes can be proof that you are heading in the right direction, but yes can also be a congratulatory expression. Oh, I said it nice. But yes can, yeah. As you are graduating from one circumstance into a more beneficial one, now may be the right time to make that long-awaited wish. So what is it that you've been really wanting to do or accomplish? Yes, now is the time. We just moved into a different energy. I forgot what John said. Are we like in Saturn or something now? So people are going to be making decisions, and they're going to be moving forward on things. So now is the time that we all do the same, for sure, so we're not left behind there. Okay. There, we want this deck. All right. We have a little bit of animal wisdom here. All right, Spirit, help me pick the proper card that best helps everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of March 15th, 2026. And these are also videos that if you stumbled across it and you're looking at it now and it's a much later date, it's because this was the answer that you needed. Sometimes these things just work out this way. They're not always meant just for that timeline. Isn't this beautiful? I have to show you. It's fluorite. Many different facets of the fluorite. It looks like a big giant eyeball, so I picked that one. All right, we got the penguin, being authentic. So make sure you're being your authentic self, because that's going to, you don't have to make up things later. And life is calling for you to be exactly where you need to be. And the only way you really end up where you need to be is by being your authentic self. Wow, that was hard to say. Okay, so the penguin. Yes, and it is cold. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. And this is a great, great card to have, even at any time. But it's making sure you start gathering your tribe. You're going to find out that people are going to start coming into your life that are suited to your needs and your similarities, and things that you all believe in. And so you can build that tribe. It is the time that we're all supposed to find each other. So don't be surprised at the interesting people that come into your life. They may not exactly line up, but everyone has something to share, to offer. If you are building a commune of some sort, you need a builder, you need a doctor, you need a scientist, you need an artsy person, somebody that loves and cares for animals and loves and cares for children. I mean, you need them all. Did I say somebody that like gardens and plants and knows all that kind of stuff? Maybe someone who has the ability to sell things so your community can make some money. I mean, you're going to find out that all kinds of different people are going to start coming together. So reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. So connect with your tribe family or your actual family. Some people don't have family. So love your uniqueness. You are unique. You don't have to be the same as anybody else. That'd be pretty darn boring if you were. So you are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Don't do just to fit in. I mean, if you're being lazy, you're not pulling your weight and people are pressuring you. Yeah, well, maybe it's time you look at what am I good at? What should I be doing? And, you want to be a contributor, not just a taker. That's for sure. But just be yourself. Don't pretend that you know something you don't. You could say, hey, yeah, I want to. Just have to show you. This ring has been changing colors. It's a Alexandrite. It just went from green to pink. I didn't catch it in time to show you. I'm like, oh, look at that. Now it's kind of like a really weird color. So just had to show you. It's pretty cool. All right. So I think we are going to, what do we do for our third card? We're going to do the spirit animal. Even though we just did an animal, these are totally different. Okay, spirit. Yes, up the top we have rainforests and waterfalls. Oh my God, I love that. That is beautiful. I'd like to live there. And crocodiles. That I wouldn't like. That's why I don't like Florida because of all the, can't say reptiles. I really think lizards are pretty cool. But anything that bites and can eat you or your pet, no, I could do without, thanks. No snakes, no crocodiles, alligators, none of that stuff. I don't want none of that stuff. No weird exotic spiders. Or things that pop out of that weird grass they got down there in Florida and to attack you or your pet. Can't walk near a swamp or a lake. Something might jump out at you. I guess there's a price to pay for being around beauty, huh? Okay. All right. So, all right, Spirit. Yes, it's snow and sleep balls. Yep, please. It sure is. All right, Spirit. What's best going to help everyone on their path in life? What is the common thread here, especially for this week of March 15th, 2026? I feel like 2 should be coming out of here. Ooh, okay. For sure, we got the bat. That's transformation and like death and rebirth. Wow, that's really blurry. There we go. Yeah. Okay, you must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. This is for sure. So we must release. We're at a time to release the old habit, old conditioning, sometimes old belief systems, especially with all the truths that are being found out now. We need to adapt, and we need to be open-minded to, yeah, that could be very possible. Yeah, so it gives you other options to work your magic. They're saying work your thunder. So being able to push forward and know that all things are possible, that's really a big thing there. So must pay attention to the signs around you because they are there. And change is always scary, but what if? It's always it's challenging for the child within, like, but if I move forward or if I leave this person, am I going to be able to afford life? If you do trust enough, the world finds a way. I've done it. I had that fear too a long time ago. I moved forward, and you know what? Everything worked out much better. I mean, wish I had my house, of course, but things all in all turned out for the better. So trust, take the leap of faith, and see what happens. All right. Leaving that job, getting rid of old habits of the way you used to do things. like, well, I always did things this way. I don't know if I can adopt something else, and it might really mess things up. That word might. Get rid of it. Just do it. All right. So at this time, we ask everybody, please like, share, subscribe. We're going to pull a trinket and a stone. So trinket to find out what our common whatever is here. Look at this. All right. All right, Spirit. Please help me pick a trinket that best helps everyone in their path in life. Especially for this week of March 15th. Oh, okay. Wow. Put both my hands in there. I got 3 things, not just one. So we'll start with the car keys. I have many sets of keys in here, like representing home, key to shit, travel, all kinds of things. So this is pay attention to what your car needs. And I can tell you, been having some interesting car issues. So it's Dreamweaver. So making sure that you check all the things you need to check, especially if you're going to go on a long trip or journey, because there may be things you weren't paying attention to that need attention. Like me, I think I can use some oil or oil change, and I keep forgetting about that. My electrical system did something really wonky, but don't forget, we're also being affected by the planetary shifts. Everything is energy. Everything, including yourself, is affected because you too are energy. So make sure you check on your vehicle, tires, the workings of it, your fluids, all that kind of thing. And some of you actually might be in the market for a new vehicle. And also there may be a trip coming up that's somewhere you can drive to. And they're telling me definitely may prove beneficial if you go. Of course, you just don't want to go during a darn ice storm. So there's that. And look at this. This is pulling out your artsy side. What are you good at? Could be drawing. It could be painting, creating jewelry. You could be really good at cooking. One of those, a confectionery, drawing maps, diagrams. You could be creative with all sorts of things. It doesn't just have to be painting and art, but things that you're really, really good at is an art. So making sure you're diving in. It's time. If you put things down, say, I didn't have time and I didn't have space. Think about it. Someone told me the other day they are living with their mom because they have to help their mom out. And I'm like, does she have a dining room table? And they're like, yeah. I said, clear off the dining room table and make that your space for a good month and see how you feel with all the things that you're creating. She's like, yeah, that's a great idea, because some people really love to paint and draw and do all these things. You need to know your self-worth. You must feel this. You must lift yourself up in times of like these that are really trying your patience, trying your nerves, trying your mood swings, anger, love, this, that, the other thing. You want to keep anchored in a creative, loving space. So do that. And then this is also a time of triumph. So when we get the red ribbon, it's all gold. See those gold flecks? And things can be gold. And so things that you will be a winner. Like if you're in a competition or something, you may really come out ahead better than you thought. Doing that crafty work, you may make money that you never thought you would do. Time is now. You're going to succeed at something really important to you. And that's what I'm getting for that. Let me go ahead and get the stones. And look at me, I'm crafting my little butt off. I wasn't going to do it right now, but someone's saying, do it before you put all the resin away. All right, we're going to use our little bucket of stones. All right, Spirit. What I do is I close my eyes, I reach in there and see what we need. What is the best stone for people to utilize, especially for this week? All right. Once again, I'm using both hands. I got 2 stones. So we're getting some extras today. Ooh, the Shiva Lingam. You don't see these around too often. They were blocking off that dam at one point in time. Yeah, sorry about my boo-boo. that makes these. What it is these stones roll and roll and roll under, like, you ever see those like little waterfalls where the dam is and the water just rushes over this concrete thing? And so the stones underneath are just roll and roll and roll. So if they block stuff off, then they're not made, but they come from a certain place. And I can't remember where. But this is like the mothering stone. This is the nurturer. So some of you may need some nurturing as you're moving through changes, the courage to move forward, needing to feel loved. Many of us, as someone said to me, a lot of people are leaving the earth right now. They didn't sign up for what's ready to come. And we did, unfortunately. So a lot of people are leaving the earth, but don't worry, they're safe. They're going to be fine. But sometimes it may make us feel a little alone and empty. So maybe carry a Shiva Lingam around with you, and we'll also do a little Google search on that. And the aventurine. And again, let's see, where was it? That you're going, all these things. You're going to come out ahead. Aventurine is that lucky stone. Most times it has flecks of gold or silver running through it, like it shimmers. I'm not seeing that too much in here. But so this is aventurine. Carry this to help draw opportunities to you. Having luck, keeping your thought frame on better and higher things. Any green stone rule of thumb is very healing for you. So let's see what Google has to say about this. What are the metaphysical properties of the aventurine stone?
The aventurine stone, also known as aventurine, is believed to bring luck, prosperity, and abundance, especially in new projects. Metaphysically, it promotes optimism, courage, and inner peace, while also helping with perseverance and creative thinking.
Damn. I'm telling you, we get to say it every podcast. You can't make this shit up. All right, so this is everything that has just been going on here that's been said of called the stone of opportunity. It's primarily used to attract luck, prosperity, abundance, particularly in new ventures. Metaphysically, it promotes optimism and courage and inner harmony while helping to diffuse negative emotions, encourages perseverance, and fosters creative decision making. This is exactly what all this is saying right now. Oof, love it. What are the metaphysical properties of I couldn't think of the name of it. All right, wow. What are the metaphysical properties of the Shiva Lingam? It's thinking. All right. Now I got to read it to you. It's not going to tell me. The Shiva Lingam is a sacred stone exclusively sourced from the Narmada River in India. Is primarily revered for its ability to harmonize masculine and feminine energies. It is widely used in spiritual practices to foster unity, transformation, and spiritual awakening. Balance of dualities. Its unique cosmic egg shape represents the union of male, the phallus-like form, and the female, the markings of cosmic forces. This synergy is believed to promote inner wholeness and integration. Kundalini activation. It is highly regarded for its power to stimulate and raise Kundalini energy. I did not know this. The vital life force at the base of the spine, facilitating a journey towards higher consciousness. Fertility and vitality, traditionally linked the sacral chakra. It is often used as a totem for fertility, reproductive health, and enhancing sexual energy. Emotional transformation. The stone's energy is thought to help release past traumas and break old self-limiting patterns, which we need right now. Chakra alignment, while strongly tied to the lower chakras, root and sacral, many practitioners believe it can activate and balance the entire seven chakra system. There's spiritual and physical benefits. My goodness, this goes on. Meditation support is symmetrically shaped, helps to center the mind, making it an excellent tool for deepening meditation and increasing focus. Environmental harmony. In feng shui, placing a Shiva lingam in a space is said to attract positive vibrations, protect against negativity, and promote a sense of peace and belonging. Man, mentioning everything except for what I mentioned. This is all kinds of new stuff. Physical endurance. It is believed to boost physical strength, reduce fatigue, and support overall well-being. And I'm holding on to that thing. My back hurt so bad yesterday from doing all this resin. It wasn't even funny. I could hardly walk. Purchasing one. All right. So, yep, we got all kinds of really cool Shiva Lingam stuff. Way more important than I had thought. Really cool. All right. So that is that for today. I'm going to put this stuff away. And on my table today is a big hunk and piece of hematite. And I think I'm drawn to like gray and black today for protection stuff. And then we have our shungite. I have a nice big shungite pyramid. And all my stuff is made with shungite. And as I said before, fluorite helps to bring the happiness and joy to transformations. And each color actually holds a different purpose. So like purple is probably more spiritual. The green is healing and health. And again, that newness and freshness to life when you do go ahead and make that change in life. I think yellow is supposed to be really potent too, and I can't really remember on what level here. But there is that. So we're going to go ahead and do the free card pull. So if anybody would like to pick a number from 1 through 20, you'll only get to pick one number. So if you change your number, I'm sticking with the first one you call out. So only one number. You're 1 of 20. See who wins the free card pull. And if you would like to make a donation, you can get a nice mini card reading here. Or with my psychic abilities as well. Depends on how much you donate is how much of a reading you will get. And you'll have to let me know that you donated and what one of these beautiful programs. Which one of those things you use, like Cash App? And why can I not? Venmo, PayPal. Yes, which one of those apps did you use? So I can check on it and see what you donated and give you a reading accordingly. All right, so go ahead and pick your numbers. And if you paid for a reading and you win the free draw, you just get some extra readings. So you still don't lose out, okay? And I never did get that prayer together that I was going to do for everyone. So I'm going to just put a prayer out there now to lift everyone up, point us in the right direction. And if you are okay with it, say, I agree with this, I accept this, and then you're good. All right, so I'm going to say a little prayer first while everybody's guessing numbers. All right. Dear Lord of love and light, Mother, Father, God, call upon our guides, guardians, and angels, everyone that is watching this today, that you may surround them with your white light and love. Call upon universal white light energy to make sure that we are surrounded only by the white light, the one that guides us, that helps us, lifts us up, gives us pure white light and love energy. Help us to know and feel our direction be divinely guided by the light, that we will not be misled by the darkness. We do not concede. We do not agree with any takeover of our mind, bodies, and spirit. We do not agree with them poisoning our air, water, or foods. We do not consent. We do not consent. We do not consent to this. So we ask you that you divinely protect us and guide us to the right foods, the right things, the right choices, the right energy. Help us to strengthen our minds, body, and spirit so that we may maintain the love and creativity and the light. Help us to guide others that need it. Let us find our tribe. Let our tribe find us. Let us build our community of the light beings, of the right people who join us in the same love light, spiritualism, light patterns. Help us in any way that you can. We are inviting you in to help us. And those who agree will say, I agree, I consent, and that it will be that. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the help and the guidance that you've given us so far. Please help lift our energies so that we may be that guiding light and also the light that shines so bright that our tribes find each other and that we as a people stand united in strength and we anchor in the light into this entire world and everyone around us. Help those who are lost to wake up. Help them to have the love light in their hearts. Let the darkness stop. And let the aliens or whoever's trying to take over be no more. Let them find out that they cannot take us because we do not concede. We do not consent. They are not allowed. We stand by that hereby. Amen. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So may it ever be. All right. So hopefully that's helped. Woo! All right. Feel it. That's so weird. I can see I have my black light on across the way over here. I wish you can see, I don't know if you can, if it'll show you all the glowing stones that I have over there. They all glow, but they're not showing you the pink hues and the red hues and stuff. But so it's shining on the back of that stone. Oops, the stone right here. You can see the black light. Anyway, thought that was kind of cool. Alrighty. Zell is the other one. Thank you, Mom. All right. Let me get out the dice. My little pink dice. Sabria. Hey. Hello, Melissa. From New Zealand. Thank you. That's beautiful. I always wanted to go to New Zealand. If you ever plan to move there, don't. New Zealand's supposed to be the bread box of the world when all the shit changes happen. So stay put. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. All right. So welcome, welcome. And Robert, Tara, Lisa. Yeah. Thank you. That was an amazing and complete prayer. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I try to cover everything that I can. All right. So let's see who wins. We got a lot of 11s out there. Well, 11 too. Cool. I've been seeing it everywhere. I have to ask, has anybody else been being tuned in lately? Because, oh my God, yesterday, I had that loud pitch sound go off at least about like 10 times in the last 2 days. And a good like 7 of them were yesterday. It's like, whoo, something's happening. We got a hell of a change coming. That's all I can say. Tune me in, baby. Tune me in. That's what so I've been really getting tuned in. So whatever they're trying to program me for, it's got to be for the higher purpose because I'm seeing 11 and 17s and stuff like that, like crazy. All right, Spirit. Here we go. Who needs the reading? Let the right person get this. The right people. Oop. That was 15, I believe. Or is that 18? What the hell? Wait. That's 19. 19. Sometimes these shiny dice are overrated, right? Come on. There, 19. Just wanted everybody to see that. Because I couldn't even tell what it was at first. All right, so 17. It's close. Let's see. Number 9. 17. Did Monty pick that one too? Yep. Mama and Barb. Yay! Look at you guys. All right. So we got 2 winners here. Woo! All right. We'll do 2 cards each because I can. I got the time. I'm going to pick one of these. All right. So let's see who goes first. I think I see Mama first. So, Mama. Donna Sakis. All right, Spirit. Donna Sakis. What is it that she needs to know right now? What's best going to help her in her path in life? Black bear, guardian. It's a mama bear. And I know I get that way. You know, I swear I got bear energy. It wouldn't be abnormal, especially if my mom has it. Gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. So if you can screenshot this, Mom, this would be good because then you can state this and repeat this over. So gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. You can even say it now if you want to. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. That's beautiful. Yep, so I know you always like to help and you are one definite protector, that's for sure. We got the worry, wart, and protector all combined into one. I thought that was a Cancer trait, but I guess it's a Scorpio trait too. Come on. There we go. If you want, can screenshot that. I don't know if you know how, but if you're on your laptop, you may not. Well, yeah, actually you can. Mine is that little that little Windows key and then the print screen. And then I think Alt, Control Alt or something like a Control Z, or paste it somewhere. But I had to actually look it up again. I have to look it up every time I do it because I'm not used to doing it on my computer. So the Black Bear Guardian, you do have that gentle and wise power. So protecting the ones you love. I'm telling you, there's power in prayer. There are power in words. We were just discussing this with someone else the other day. There is more power in that than you can imagine. So that's why it's so important for you to watch what you think, feel, and speak. Very, very important because the universe is always intently listening. It's bored. It wants to do something for you. So don't lead it in the wrong direction. Lead it in the right direction. All right. So one more card here. Card from my deck. The Oracle. Flower Oracle. All right, Spirit, for Donna Sakis, what is it she needs to know that will help her in her path in life right now? For Donna. There it is. There it is. Health, fitness, and food. All right, so making sure you're eating right and you're taking care of self, utmost importance. Reading in honor of Dad. Ah, okay, I see. Need to get a shaker for the dice. I have one somewhere. Somewhere is always the key around here. But hey, I roll around in my hand. It's rolling, let me tell you. But yes, I could do that. All right, guidance and wisdom, health, fitness, and food. If you pulled this card, it means that something must change. A new way of eating or exercise is being called for. And it's hard for us out here to get any exercise because it's so dang cold or slippery or something. And out there where you live is so dang hot. Oy, so you might need to get another piece of walker equipment or something for inside. It could be that whatever your situation, you may need to change something simple to achieve healthiness via a natural way. Either way, it will certainly help. I'm doing Tai Chi stretches in the morning. It's fantastic. Many are stubborn and refuse to change what they eat or add that food or regimen. But when it comes to your health, it is worth it. It's worth the effort and sacrifice. Try it on for size. You can also be allergic to something in your environment or diet. It could make all the difference in the world to check it out and take action. So, I know you were saying something about having some problems again, and it could be you're allergic to something. I mean, even the fruits and vegetables, just wash everything good. Sometimes soak things in maybe a salt water. If you have any colloidal silver, you could soak. A lot of times I have a vegetable soak. Um, but if you're getting that heat and that damp weather too, there could be mold going somewhere or in your air conditioning unit or something like that. So just check it out, because I think something is stirring things up in you, and that is like a perfect card for you. So I leave that with you. All right. So I'm moving on to Auntie. There we go. Reading in honor of Dad. Well, let's see. Interesting. I've tuned in and got a little message from him. He says he's always proud of you girls, the way you've really made life happen. And he apologizes for all the things he needs to be ashamed of in his life. Towards you, towards others. He was a man of will, not really a man of power, at least not in the right way or the right sense. He's made a share of mistakes, but he's glad that you guys learned from it. Feels like he wants to be a source of protection for you all now. That's kind of interesting. Huh. Wow. That's interesting. He just popped in like that. I hadn't talked to him in a long time. Ooh. All right. For Barb. Barb, this spirit, what's best going to help her in her path in life right now? Well, you got the card of the week that came out, and that is Penguin Authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Yes, you are. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. That's awesome. So reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. When that shitstorm comes, we're here. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. In other words, I think you can just really achieve whatever it is that you wish to achieve and break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. That's awesome. So that's that message. So let's pull up the next card for you. You can screenshot that, Ken. All right, Spirit, for Auntie Barbara Lewis, what does she need to know? What's best going to help her in her path in life? This card keeps sticking to my hand. So what is it? Oh, look at that. We got happiness and success. Well, damn, you can't really get much better than that. So it feels like something that they're giving me these words now that would have been eluding you is finally going to come through for you. The time absolutely was not right before, but it seems like it's ripening now. Success. There's success in many ways. They're saying, look what the other hand can do. So I'm thinking, what else can you do? There's something else, and it feels like it's a job or purpose that's going to be presenting itself to you. And you might really want to seriously consider it or looking into it further. So happiness is waiting to enter your life. Just one more step, one more thing, one more positive thought, and the happiness is yours. Maybe a marriage proposal, a job desired, a gift of the heart, a loving pet, the success of a business. You name it. There is an opening in your energy that is attracting success. So utilize this energy. If you were waiting for the right moment to take that chance, now is that time. Keep the positive flow going, even if there's a whoops. It doesn't mean it's wrong, just it's a hiccup. So enjoy and stay in the positive flow. Sometimes those moments aren't right, and it could even just be it just needs to shift to the next day, or maybe you're almost there, but look at the next opportunity that just presented itself. There can be multiple choices that you may have that's coming up too. So just pay attention to your energy. What does your gut tell you about it? Not your head, but do that little kinesiology thing. You stand in with your arms at your side, with your eyes closed, and then form the question, see if your body propels forward or backwards, but make sure your brain is empty on it, so you're not willing the answer, but that you are totally open and accepting the truth. Truth is what we're all here for this year, it seems like. All right. So I hope that was of some help for you. Great. I needed happiness and success. Thank you. You are welcome. Beautiful card. Great cards. Awesome. Woohoo. So did anybody wish to make a donation for a reading today? Or just even making a donation to help out our channel. I mean, it does cost me to bring this to you. It's very unfortunate, but it is true. All right. I'm going to put something in this bag. I'm trying to pick out new bags for my cards here. Changing them up a little. Oh, I think that fits better. All right. So, anybody have any interesting plans for St. Patty's Day? I'm glad we got an extra one, because in honor of St. Patty's Day, I was going to pick an extra person to win a reading, but turns out 2 of them came out anyway. So bonus. See, Spirit already knows what I'm thinking, and they're already acting on it. We only got a few minutes left here. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you're being notified when we come online. And then you get to, not miss the show, or you can always watch it later. And if there's those times where, like is it April 11th to 12th, when I'm going to be doing fairs back to back, I might do a pre-recorded message. So we made, you won't be able to communicate, but you'll be able to watch it to get the weekly forecast. I mean, this show is great for the weekly forecast and to even talk about things that are going on, especially when we get John online. It's nice when John joins us. He's also he really delves into the astrology of things. So if anybody's ever interested in getting an astrology chart done, you can always contact John. He usually leaves his information. Oh my goodness, I got resin on my glasses. It's just driving me crazy. I'm glad they're just my reading glasses. All right. So thank you all again so much for joining us. Thank you for the thumbs up. Please don't forget to put those positive comments in the comments section. Have any questions or you want a reading from me later, please contact me at the phone number you see scrolling through below, and you can contact me and we can set something up for you. And if you want to join me at any of these places that I'm going to be at, don't forget on the 19th, Thursday, March 19th. Oh, please don't forget to pray for Georgie and his whatever procedure, I'm going to call it now. Georgie's procedure on the 17th, March 17th, for little Georgie. We're going to find out what's wrong with him, and we want them to be able to fix it on the spot, and that Georgie comes out like a champ, and he's really good to go, and he handles the procedure well. And on the 19th is Spirit Night over at the Baraboo Vintage Sikh Boutique at 126 Water Street from 5 to 7 p.m. If you want to sign up, 10-minute mini readings. And on the 21st, we have a How to Douse and use your pendulum and dowser starting at 10 a.m. Saturday the 21st. And we later on the 21st, 6 to 9 p.m., touch tea and tarot at the Baraboo Vintage Chic Boutique. Again, 126 Water Street. It's funny, I just ran into her yesterday at an estate sale. It was pretty cool, the owner of it. So everything's confirmed, everything's still on. And then we have a couple fairs again. April 11th and 12th, Rooted Wellness. That's ROOTED, Rooted Wellness Fairs. It's going to one on the 11th is in Sun Prairie, and on the 12th it's at the Ho Chunk Casino, Wisconsin Dells. If you have any questions about that, just give me a call. And the last one I'm going to be doing for the spring anyway, it's going to be in Janesville, another Rooted Fair, and that's on the 3rd, May 3rd. Oh, by the way, Easter is on the 5th. I don't know if any of you want to let me know if you're going to be available on Easter. Maybe I'll do a pre-recorded thing for that day, or I'll just do it that day, and if you get to watch it, you do. If you don't, you don't. You can tune in later. But I'll do a little special. Maybe I'll have some Easter eggs. And if anybody wants to do one of those game boards that we pull out or to win an item, that would be cool because I just made a whole bunch of them. So I'm going to have some of my new stuff and some old stuff for sale on Easter. So hopefully you can tune in. It's in the morning, so hopefully it's before you guys go and do anything. But I know a lot of people attend church that day. But it'll be great for those who attend. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for joining us. Namaste, namaste, namaste. And may you be blessed, and may the white light of love and positive energy surround you always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So may it ever be. Say happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Yes, thank you, Mama. Till next time. Namaste.